I don't find it smart. It's not a smart business model in my opinion, in the long term. It's not like it doesn't create a fun competitive experience. It's rude to the community, in my opinion. But it sure saves them a little bit of money. It's the same thing with the NA servers. There should be central servers and like southern NA servers. Maybe like west and east coast if there were more players. But now it has to be central NA servers. Easy loot, shorter time in game per player. I don't agree with that. It depends on how you design it. Like if you okay, look at boot camp, right? Where does loot spawn? On a big roof that you land on, and you shoot each other off the roof. Shaved off like 5 people off the server. Then you look at Paradise, same thing. INN, very different. Ruins, literally just a bunch. There's just literally 2 platforms and then a big platform in the center that loot spawns. It's RNG. These 3 drops shave like 20 players off right away. 10 to 20 players off right away because nobody knows a good way to land there, and or they try to get like they try to become the first down or whatever. They grab a gun, they insta die, and sure, the next game queues up, the next lobby fills up a little bit faster, but the experience is boring. If they designed the hot drops to be better, which they totally could do, people would enjoy the game more. They'd play more. They'd get more satisfaction out of playing the game because it wouldn't just be a boring like hot drop fest. And if they're playing bad, they wouldn't get insanely frustrated at the desync and awfulness of the game. They would just enjoy the game because it'd be designed well. I mean, sure, you'd pay a little bit more to host the server. Sure, it'd be a pain. Sure this, sure that, whatever. But you'd be able to fucking enjoy the game the way it's meant to be played, and you'd be able to have a fun, not infuriating experience. You'd keep people there for longer, and your community would get better, so they'd stay for longer. I don't know. I'm a little bit all over the place with my thoughts because the caffeine hasn't fully reached my brain from the last chug of my Red Bull. But hopefully that makes sense. The argument of that is like it's such a selfish design, in my opinion. There's a guy camping in that room over there, by the way. Because he's just camping in the room, I'm gonna suicide volley him. What did I say? Guys, try not to argue in the chat. I mean, if you really strongly feel a certain way about something, keep in mind they're just opinions. They don't really have to mean a whole lot, Not to mention that, if it's getting heated, it's probably better to take it to DMs. Oh, okay, dude. DGP, the problem, I'd say, you know, I don't want to make you guys talk about this anymore, but the problem with what you're saying, I think, is that if they had designed it well in the first place, there wouldn't be a lack of players, in my opinion. But I don't really want to have like a heated debate, you know what I mean? So, I don't necessarily think you're wrong, but I just think that bird watching makes